Sorry, I lost you there for a second. I'm going to resume the flight. So at this point, as opposed to before, like if we were in prograde like we did before, that would open up the other side of the orbit, and it would still expand out. But instead I want to burn retrograde. I want to slow us down so that we can return to the surface of Kerbin. So I'm going to face in the retrograde direction and enable SAS. It doesn't need to be exact, you know, where I'm facing at this point, because we're not doing complicated maneuvers. We're just trying to get back to the surface. And I have plenty of fuel to do it. So at this point, I'm going to fire the rocket. Notice my periapsis is lowering, lowering, lowering. Now it's on the surface. So I'm good. I don't need to do anything else. So I'm going to warp. There we go. Now I'm officially back in the atmosphere. So at this point, I'm actually going to disconnect that stage and hope that I don't end up colliding with the rest of the rocket later on. Alright. I'm just going to warp 4 times just because I want to get closer to the surface. Fortunately, there's no re-entry issues in the game. That means you can't burn up from re-entry, unlike real life. Oh, looks like I'm going to land in the ocean. How about that? So I'm still accelerating. Now I'm decelerating. I'm starting to slow down from the effects of the atmosphere. Approaching the surface. Still slowing down. I could open up the parachute at any point, but I'm just kind of holding off. Doing some aero braking first. Oh, there's the other part of the rocket. Fortunately, it's moving away from me, so I won't bump into it later. Alright, I'm opening up the parachute. So I'm still on warp. It's not a good idea to warp when you get really close to the surface. So around 5,000 meters, 500 meters rather, I'm going to stop warping because I think that's when the parachute opens up, and I don't want it to rip away. Because again, the warps can mess with the parachute. Coming down to the surface. Getting closer, closer, closer. Almost there. Stop the warp. And boom. There's our parachute. And we are ready to land in the water. I'm warping again. Getting ready to touch down. And here we go in real time. Splashdown. There we go. Safe re-entry. And we are done. Hope this video was helpful. Have a great day.